Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Valentine's Day will be here in a few days. For my Valentine's tablescape, I've selected Gem from Gem and the Holograms, copyrighted in 1985 and sold from 1986 through 1987. The dress that she is wearing is a rescue dress. The original dress is made of pink lame which delaminated over time. The knitted foundation fabric is, however, strong enough to support beading, so I decided to embellish this dress with beads and sequins. The box to your left contains a sealed original Gem doll that has two fashions from this release. The pink dress in the box is the original style as the rescue dress that Gem is wearing. As a reference, I placed an out-of-box Gem doll next to the boxed one for better viewing. The near mint condition dress comes with a reversible belt. Here's a photo of the two fashions which are included in the box. This is the first edition Gem Jerrica release. In this section of the video, I'm going to demonstrate how I refurbish Gem dresses with sequins and beads. This is another dress that has delaminated in scattered areas, creating bald spots. I'm going to apply the embellishments to cover the bald spots as I want to show more of the pink original dress. These are the supplies that I use for refurbishing the dresses. I start with an original damaged dress. Then I select different types of materials such as this star-shaped sequins, and I also use seed beads, and these are a variety of pearl-like seed beads. And then these are transparent silver beads. And I also use round sequins, different colors. This one is a light pink one and also a dark pink one. And then I also select from an assortment of transparent seed beads that have different colors. And here's another assortment of round sequins that I use with the beads also. And I also use beading needles. I don't use the regular needles because some of the beads have small openings. So it's best to use a beading needle. And then this one is a common one that you can find in most stores that carry sewing supplies. This one I got from Walmart, and this comes in an assortment of different heights and lengths as well. I also use transparent nylon thread when I bead, and of course you'll need your fabric scissors. And here's a view of the beading needles. I like to use the long ones. In this way, the beads and the sequins will not slip when I pick them up. When threading the needle, be very patient because it's hard to see the transparent nylon thread, but pull it easily and it can slip on you, so be very patient. I use a double thread method, but I pull the threads in a short length of only about 10.5 inches, and this will prevent from tangling, and you can easily untangle it if it should catch on to other sequins. I tie the two threads together in a knot, but I always leave a little space of about 1/2 inch tail. In that way, I will not cut too short and it won't slip as easily. I work from the inside part of the dress. I bring the needle through again from the back part of the dress to the front so I can see the placement of the sequins and the beads. After going through a piece of the fabric, I'll go over it again, and also I will put another knot there. In this way, if the knot at the end of the thread should come loose, I will still have the thread in the right position. After locating the right position for my sequins and beads, I will push the needle through only halfways. In this way, I can then begin to place my sequins and also the bead. Threading of the sequin is first, and then I take the sequin all the way to the fabric, and then the bead follows. The bead actually will secure the sequin in place, but do it slowly because the sequin is small and also the bead is even smaller. And then you can put the bead against the sequin with your nail and just slowly pull your thread through. Careful not to tangle it from the back side. So very carefully pull, but gently pull, and don't tug too tightly because this will pucker the fabric and go through the same hole that you went through when you are placing the bead. And then I resurface in another location, and I will repeat the same process over and over again until my thread has become short, but I make sure that I have enough length of thread to tie back. Here, I'm ready to cut off. So I take my needle to the back, and then I take a small piece of the fabric with my needle, and then I tie a knot by bringing the threads around the needle, and I will repeat this twice. In this way, the thread binding is secured. As you can see here, a lot of times there could be snags from the other sequins. So with a shorter thread, it's a lot easier for you to untangle yourself. So be patient when you're doing this procedure. Here's the initial beading of this dress. I'm going to add some more beads and sequins to the embellishment, and I might even add other types of embellishments like ribbons and bows or other appliques. But for now, I'm just going to leave the beads and the sequins in place where the bald spots were. In this way, it would look like it's just part of the design. Let's take a closer look at the first dress that I've shown in this video. Jem to your left is wearing her original stage performance dress, and the Jem doll to your right has the refurbished dress. I'd like to point out that the beading process will tighten the bodice of the dress and also shortens it. But because the fit of the original dress is relaxed, it will give you a lot of space to tighten it up, and it wouldn't look bad when you complete the project. I'm going to scan Jem's rescue dress so that we can take a look at it more closely. And here I follow the diagonal lines of her dress in the beading placements. I use two types of colors here, a light pink sequin and also a dark pink sequin. And I also repeated that process when I sewed on the ruffled bows at the front of her dress, which is also echoed in the skirt material. These are the same materials. And I made a skirt because the dress was too short. To coordinate her look, I also made her a pair of tights, and these are light pink in color from a child's pair of tights, and also made her a pair of belt shoes, and I embellished these with the silver transparent beads. I also made a separate skirt for Jem, and this one is made of file material. It's silver in color and lightweight, and this is because the skirt was too short and it needed something behind it. Let's twirl her around from the back to the side and the front, and here you can see that I also took the motif of the gathered bows and also took the same type of lines from the back throughout the side and also to the front of this dress. So here's Jem in her new glamorous stage performance dress. It's wonderful to see the transformation of a rescue dress from throwaway to a custom collectible item. Have a fabulous Valentine's Day, everyone, and thank you for watching.